Take two. Hey, this is Tim. How's everybody doing? This is my great friend Nick.
Hey guys.
We are watching Flow Marching semifinals at BOA Grand Nationals today, 2018, and what a show! How are you? And are you enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been in the activity, but holy cow, the level of performance just to get to this is
that's the thing.
blowing me away.
Like all the hundreds of bands that are there, and then to make it into the top 35 or whatever it is just amazing. And that's what astounds me. It's like, and this is going to sound corny, but you always hear like kids are lazy and the world's going to pot. And like, and I watch these kids on this, I say kids, but these students in these groups, and it's like, man, they've been busting their butt all season since the summer. What they're accomplishing is amazing.
It pays off. I can't even imagine performing at this level. I remember how much work we put into our shows back in the day, and this is just, I couldn't do it. So they're all blowing me away, every single show.
Yeah, we're really impressed. So we are going to, I did make some notes. We're going to talk about a few of the things that we really enjoyed so far, but we're not like judging or anything. We're just reacting to things that we liked in shows. Did you have a favorite show?
I have a favorite show.
And he's got a prop.
And I have a prop. The Avatar show.
I see.
Who was that?
You. Why do I try? I should never sing. No, leave it out here. This is my Ikran. I love Avatar. And William Mason with their I See You show. So you think it was an Avatar show?
I think, I See You, the dragons. Can I say where I work?
Yeah, of course you can.
I work at Animal Kingdom, so it all just kind of came right home to me, and so I was recognizing everything, and he goes, wait, this is the music from Avatar. I watched it in a whole new light, and just...
We finally caught on, yeah.
Thoroughly entertained.
No, beautiful show, and man, that band can play and march like crazy, but yeah, I love it. I'm a giant Avatar fan. Obviously, I have an Ikran action figure. Is that what they call it? You don't call it a toy, right? It's an action figure because I'm a man, so I have an action figure. So, no, I love that show. I don't know if I have a favorite, but I did have some that I really liked. Of course, you have to mention Broken Arrow. To do a patriotic show that doesn't come off as super corny or controversial. There's no politics in it. It's just like, hey, it reminds us why we love being Americans.
Yeah, I got nothing else to add to that. Am I supposed to say something?
No, it was good.
No, it was cool. It was a nice nod. It was vintage.
Carmel.
Holy cow. I think they're the ones to beat.
The year of the boat, right? Like there's tons of bands with boats. Yeah, Carmel plays super. Even on the sound through the TV on Flow Marching, you can tell like they sound really special.
They brought an orchestra on the field.
Yeah, I thought I'd seen the show before. I don't remember that, but suddenly there's all these violins and cellos, and I guess we made it to Valhalla because they were all dressed like sort of angelic. That's pretty impressive. So talk about getting synergy of your music program going. Like, let's pull out all the orchestra. And like, where were they? Like, this is the thing. Like they were just suddenly they were there. That's the way it's supposed to work, I guess. And of course, on Flow Marching, you're not seeing everything that's going on. That's the nature of watching anything on TV or on video. So yeah, they're really impressive. Who else had a great sound was Wando, which you didn't get to see because somebody didn't get up. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just kidding. No, I've been watching since like 7 something. But anyway, no, Wando sounded beautiful. Another great show. I also want to mention I really like North Hardin, which you didn't also get to see, but it was sort of like this Native American thing about circles, and I really thought that was well done. Like I enjoyed that a lot. Marian Catholic, we have to talk about that. Remember they had the 3 different scenes, and they did like set up for take scene 2, and what'd you think?
I thought it was cool. The in-between stuff was like watching, it was like watching behind the scenes at a theater. And
it's like a theatrical, and
the diversity of the show, I think, reflected the diversity of the community, and it was just really cool to watch.
I mean, of course,
creativity.
Greg Bim and his team are always like stellar. It's unbelievable. But I thought it was really interesting because it's hard to do a show with 3 different things and then figure out how do you do the transitions. And I thought it was really clever the way they handled that. It was good. Yeah, I like them a lot. They're always amazing. I like the Mozart show, Prosper, Texas. They were dressed as like Queen's royalty. And I like Mozart on the field. I always love the Mozart Requiem on the field. I'm always trying to get people to play. Why are you looking at me like that?
Yeah.
That was it your favorite?
I like the modern contemporary breakneck
My-
speed.
Come on, people! Somebody comment on this video and back me up, man. Mozart on the Field. I love the Mozart Requiem on the Field. I'm telling you, I put that in a lot of shows. You know, it's great. Anyway, all right. Well, I liked that show. So I mentioned it. And all right, anybody take your icon out of the way. You're covering up my notes. Is there anybody else who wanted to mention? Okay, so Tarpon, amazingly creative, but like how frustrating, right? Their technology didn't all work. And that's, what do you think?
I think we missed a lot on.
It's frustrating.
There's a lot going on. So I don't think the video captured what was happening in that show, and I think it was a really cool show. We're gonna see him in finals.
It's amazing. Yeah, of course. We're gonna have to watch tonight and see. I don't know if I should admit I'm not gonna watch tonight. I'm watching now because I'm gonna watch a football game tonight. I know I'm a terrible band fan. I'm sorry. Don't judge me. But that's my. But I'm frustrated because clearly one set of the giant video screens. How the hell do they do? Like, how do they do that? Like, only Kevin Ford and his group can figure that out. But anyway, the giant video screens. Some of it wasn't working. It's so frustrating. The technology. It's like one of those things I talk about this all the time with clients. Like, there's all these things we can do now with, video screens and amplification and costume changes and all. But every time you add something to your show, there's another chance something can go wrong. Like, there's more and more risk.
Technology aside, though, those kids performed the heck out of that show. They committed, like the individual performances and the characters were just, holy mackerel, they didn't care the screen was broken. They were still.
Oh, of course. And I don't mean to overplay that. Like, of course, it's frustrating, and I'm sure it'll be working tonight. But it's just frustrating for me when somebody tries to do something like that, and then you see something that happens. It's just frustrating. But like I said, what a great band it was. All right, and anybody else you want to mention? That's pretty much the main ones that I had made notes about. I mean, everybody was great.
Carmel, Broken Arrow, Tarpon, William Mason, Avatar. I'm rooting for Avatar show.
That
was so awesome.
See you. Okay, y'all are like, everybody's clicking off. Click, click, click. Anyway, we're having fun watching Bands for America, and I hope you are too. If you're there, awesome. If you're watching a flow marching like us, enjoy. Of course, we got a whole afternoon of great, amazing performances. I'm ready for a little break, though. So I may go outside and breathe some fresh air, take my dog for a walk or something, clear my head a little bit. We're going to be back. Are you going to be hanging out till 4:45?
Yeah, I think I can hang out.
The end of the last performance before the awards at 4:45. We're going to be back for another one of these if you can stand it. Because, it's just fun. It's fun to get together with friends and watch shows and comment and like, do you we'll be talking like, do you understand? Like, what are they doing? Do you get it? Because I like to feel smart when I watch shows. This is one of my things. I like to feel smart. So like, if they're doing something, I'm like, okay, what is this? Like, I want to understand it. I know I'm watching on TV and that I'm missing things and I'm the camera angles and stuff. So I know that I'm trying to give people the benefit of the doubt with that. But sometimes I'm like, I don't get it. But it's probably me. Final comments before we sign off, Nick?
No, I'm looking forward to seeing some more final or semifinals bands. They're amazing.
Yeah, we're really enjoying it. Okay, so anybody, are we in Indianapolis? No, we're at home. We're in Orlando. Somebody mentioned boats and capes. Yes, it's all this is the year of the boats and the capes. You're on it, Victor. This is the year of the boats and it's like a lot of boats. And there's more boats to come. So everybody hang on to there's gonna be more and lots of capes. And yeah, Wander sounded great. Let's see if anybody else. How athletic has BOA become with choreography and drill? Holy crap, yes. Elliot Cleveland from Marching Health, thanks for that comment. Yeah, it's incredibly athletic. They never get to stop. I mean, sometimes they stop, but it seems like it's very athletic.
I can't imagine doing half the stuff they do in our old 7-piece uniforms. And
you keep talking about this 7-piece uniform.
Yeah, do I have to break it down?
Yes, I don't understand this. What is this?
Well, hat, plume, cords, jacket, cummerbund, sash. We had a ruffle.
And a ruffle. The piece de resistance. Actually, I could probably beat that. I was in the Highlander marching band at one point, and I know that thing, like there was 1,000 pieces of that. There was things you had to pin on, and then there was that. What's the thing, the furry thing that you? Well, anyway, if you want to see a picture of me Go to timhinton.com, and on the big picture that's there is you can see a little picture of me in my Highlander outfit. That thing had 1 million pieces.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time polishing metallic surfaces to wear. Anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. I think we've talked enough for now. Thanks everybody for watching. Have fun if you're watching. We will see you at 4:45. Come back and get more of this excitement and hilarity. Thanks, Nick.